Hello everybody, today we are going to discuss English paper for Maharashtra State Board class 12th students. What are the things you are asked in your question paper and how they test different skills of students through the paper and the total marks and the total duration. So today we are going to discuss all those things. So here it is the format of paper you can see before you. So the section first which deals with prose, you can see here. So in this section, reading skills, vocab, grammar, note making and summary. The questions on all these things are asked, and you can see that the first question, reading the first activity and read the extract and then do all the activities. So this is the first question. You are given a passage and then they test global understanding, complex factual understanding. Actually a scene prose extract is given, units first to 4. So from these first to 4, the first one is given. The passage is generally 250 to 300 words. Inference, conclusion, testing vocab, personal and contextual response is given. So I'll show you the paper actually how it is or how they ask you. You can see this. This is the paper and they give you this passage. They ask you certain questions, 1 mark, 2 mark, all that. And then from the same passage, they give you the questions on say grammar as well. So as you can see here, rewrite it using used to, or same way rewrite in the past perfect tense, make it simple, find out the words from the extract which mean chance. Again, B is grammar part, so articles, then suitable prepositions, then change into indirect speech. So you can see that how the questions are asked. Now it is about note making. So how to do the note making? What do they do? From the same passage, they give you a format. Based on the same passage, they give you a format. You can see an unseen prose extract selected to form the basis for note making, around 200 words. And it's a completion exercise. Actually half is done and half is left for you, and that can easily be done. You can easily find the points and fill the blanks. So it's quite a simple one. And in the second one, you can see here in the second passage, again a passage is given, and on the basis of this certain questions are asked. You can see same 1 mark, 2 mark, 2 mark, all that. And rewrite the following. Again you can see the grammar part, not only but also you need to combine passive. Rewrite it beginning with let, start a waste segregation system in your building. So it's a passive one. And here model auxiliary is to be replaced, showing obligation, and then meaning from the extract. And here in the note making, you can see the question how it has been asked. See, half is given to you. So B, vitamins. Now here this part is left, here this part is left. Vitamins consist of oxygen, hydrogen. First and third are left. Vitamin A, essential for eye, skin. B, C is given, D is not given, E is given, and K is not given. So you simply have to fill it with the help of the given passage. So you have to read that passage and then find out the details on this. So this is how note making is done. And now here you can see the second question again: global understanding, inference testing, conclusion testing, vocab testing, contextual grammar, all that. And so you can see that these are all of 12 marks. This is 12 marks. Question 2 same is total of 12 marks. 3 marks note making, so total 15. Question 3rd the same, 12 marks plus 3 marks summary writing. And the same type of things are asked. Now see the paper as well. After this you can see this is also 15 marks, 11, and the other parts have been divided in different 2 plus 2, 1, all that. Same way here, 11 plus other things. Now let's come to the next passage. So in this next passage you can see it's again of 15 marks, and the questions which have been asked, some questions from the passage and then some grammatical part. Rewrite it as a negative sentence without changing its meaning. Oil is one of the world's major sources of energy. So oil is not one of the world's minor sources of energy. This is the way we write. Some other questions like compound sentence and frame a WH question, antonyms for artificial and lighter, and then the summary. So in summary is not very tough here, because what they have done, you can see, write a brief summary of the above extract with the help of the points given below and suggest a suitable title. So the points are given, you simply have to use these points to frame your sentences and then to give a suitable title for this, and it is of 4 marks, right? Now section B. So here it is from poetry, that is scene poetry, which is in your course. So an extract from that is given here, that we with our small vanities are controlled hunger for climbing. So you can see what this poem is, Suburbs by Pablo Neruda. Some questions have been asked. You can see 1, 1, 1, 1. Simple. Total 4 marks. Again, nation strength. It's of 4 marks. Some questions have been asked. Generally they ask like figure of speech, rhyming pairs, so such questions. Along with that, theme based questions are asked. So you can see this factual understanding, interpretation, appreciation, poetic creativity, such questions are generally asked. 8 marks, that means 2 extracts are given as we saw in the paper. And after this we have rapid reader and composition. So in rapid reader and composition, it's of 8 marks. The questions, certain activities are to be done. Some questions on plot character are of 2 marks. Then you can see gist of the extract 2 marks, and reading the activity and doing certain questions again of 4 marks. So let's see the paper. That rapid reading and composition. So here it is, you can see, read the following extract and rewrite it from the point of view of Orlando. So you have to mention it through the point of view of Orlando. Read the following extract and convert it into a dialogue in about 120 words. So the beginning is given to you that Herman, Roma, let's come here. Dialogue of Herman and talking to Roma. Roma, let's come here. This is the way you can begin. Or what you have to do, extend it by adding an imaginary paragraph of your own in 120 words. So a passage is given, you have to extend it. You have to add an imaginary paragraph in this, and that should be around 120 words. So it means there is an option. One, you have to convert a given passage in dialogue form. The beginning is given, and the other is you can extend the given paragraph in about 120 words. So that can easily be done. Next is written communication. So let's see. And the number of marks we can also see here, that in this section it's a 4 marks, as you can see, either in dialogue form or point of view of a character. You may begin with in this manner. Total 8 marks, 2 things are given, and written communication. So this section is of, we can see 12 marks. Now what are the activities to be done? Letter writing is of 4 marks. So it can be what? Leave of absence, bona fide certificate, scholarship, concession, job, etc. Any such thing. Or it can also be a complaint letter regarding the problems related to city planning, traffic, garbage pollution, stray dogs, grievances. Any such problem can be there. So the letter to the authorities or letter to the editor. So these can be there. Then it can be, so this letter will be of 4 marks, you can see. And then you can have leaflet, news drafting, report writing, that will also be of 4 marks. So how it is, let me show you. See this, this is a letter and what some details are given to us, as you can see, and whom to write is also given. Candidate should be BE. The letter is, prepare a letter of application in response to it by using the information given in the CV. So this is the CV given, and using the information here we need to write a letter. Whom we need to write this? We need to address this letter to the manager, Kumar Construction Company. So it's all given in the question. CV is also given, so we need to use the information given in the CV. Or next, in option we have that your locality is facing the problem of irregular water supply. Write a letter to the concerned authority about it. So same, you have option here. You can choose any. Either you can write the job application, or you can write about the problem of irregular water supply. Next, you can see here a news item is given and we have to choose any one and write on. That is of 4 marks. So one is about shortage of onions in Maharashtra, and the second one is the birth anniversary of the late president by Dr. S. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. In option we have your college is going to arrange a rally to raise funds to help drought affected farmers. Prepare a short appeal for people to join the rally with the help of the following points. Use slogans, make a persuasive appeal for generous donation, time and place of the rally. So these are the things to be mentioned in that. Now let's see. News drafting or report is of 4 marks. It can also be view, counter view, information transfer, non-verbal to verbal. Such questions can also be asked. So here it was, prepare a short appeal about the given thing, use slogans, some hints are given, make a persuasive appeal for generous donation, time and place of the rally that is given, famous personality to lead the rally, add your own points. Now C is of 4 marks again. The pie chart is given here. Study carefully the following pie chart about the income sources of city budget and write a short continuing paragraph based on it in about 120 words. So we can see the pie chart here. On the basis of the pie chart, we need to prepare a short para on this. So that can easily be done. Or in option we have view and counter view question that I just show you here, that anyone view, counter view or information transfer. So this is how they ask. They have given you certain points. The topic given is, can the use of internet enhance students' learning? So counter view is to be given. Views are presented, it's easier to find all the information, makes learning interesting, provides easy access to resource material, all that. Now 7th is, imagine that you are a journalist and you have been assigned the task of interviewing a film actor or actress. Frame a set of 8 to 10 questions to interview him or her. So you can see this. Some question framing is given. So 8 to 10 questions to have an interview. Initial question should be personal, then content questions, then probing questions, and then closing question. So this is the way we frame questions for an interview. Now see the question here. Imagine you are a journalist and you have been assigned the task of interviewing a film actor or actress. Frame a set of 8 to 10 questions to interview him. Then it's about a speech on Father's Day. So man of practical attitude, that is, and moreover we have some views also given. So it's actually wrongly presented. The question here is about prepare a speech on Father's Day, and the remaining part is man of practical attitude, thinker of future, pillar of family, greatest family support. So these are the varieties of question given to us in the question paper. Now you also have an oral test of 20 marks. So in this, first is listening. Listening is tested. In listening, you have two things: 3 plus 3 marks 6, 5 minutes for a batch of 30 students. One is a group testing, again 5 minutes for a batch of 30 students, group testing. So, what is done actually? The teacher will read out 3 sentences twice and students will write them down on the given paper. The teacher will read out a passage, then write 3 questions on the board. She will then read the passage again. So, definitely students will have to answer. Second is of loud reading, 1 minute for each student. Students will write the answers, will read the given prose, extract, or poem or dialogue with proper stress, intonation, rhythm, pauses, etc. So these are the things given in loud reading. Speaking, 5 marks, 1 minute for each student. The teacher will ask questions based on topics of general interest to carry on a conversation, or ask the student to speak on a topic, or ask the students to narrate an incident briefly. Fourth is group discussion, 5 marks, 10 minutes for a group of 10 students. The teacher will observe the performance of each student. The teacher will announce a topic, give some points on the topic, and then allow a few minutes for preparation. Students then discuss the topic. So this is what happens in group discussion, also say oral testing. So these are the areas tested: listening, loud reading, speaking, and group discussion. These are the 4 aspects that they test. So this is how the total paper is of 100 marks. We already discussed that how in different sections they give you seen and unseen prose extracts, and in one section just one unseen prose extract is given. The rest extracts are all seen extracts, so there is no problem at all about them. You can easily do if you have already read the prose and poems properly. You can answer each of the questions correctly. So, in some parts like the grammatical sections, you have problems if you haven't practiced grammar properly. So I would advise you to practice grammar and writing section with special emphasis, with more attention, because that is where you lose marks. So if you want to score maximum, you need to practice your grammar and writing section in a proper manner. So if you have any queries regarding any topic, you can frankly comment in the comment box. I'll definitely reply to your comments. Feel free to share your opinion and ask questions on anything if you would like to ask, if you have any doubts. So till then, thank you very much. I'll come up with more videos on your poem and other things. So thank you very much.